Hey, how y'all doing? Curtiee-cool is back on the scene, y'all. How y'all doing? Curtiee-cool, baby. How y'all doing out there? Curtiee-cool, the online investigator, y'all, is back on the scene, baby. How y'all doing? Curtiee-cool, y'all. I know y'all got the message that the news and everybody out here is talking about. The attorneys, both of the attorneys are talking about they need to go ahead on and try to set up where they can get a new trial for this case, y'all, because they are ready to solve this case, y'all. How you doing, Miss Barbara? They are ready to solve this case, y'all. They are ready to get on with their life, y'all. They are ready to see it for what it is, y'all. The world is ready to see it for what it is, baby. What is meant to be, let it be the way Curtiee-cool and the world see it, allegedly. And y'all, I was thinking about this, y'all. Now, once this trial get kicked off, allegedly, what's his name? Josh, you better get ready because you are going to be in the hot seat, baby. Allegedly, I'm going to explain why Josh is going to be in the hot seat. Allegedly, because AJ going to try to take all the focus off of himself and try to twist it, allegedly, all on Josh. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, allegedly, the way it might happen now, y'all. Okay, this is the way. People would do anything to try to save them, but to try to save their own self, y'all. Y'all imagine this, okay? You got a new baby. New baby, y'all. Man, I can't see myself going to prison here, y'all. I can't see myself leaving my little newborn son behind. What's his name? AJ Jr.? I can't be left going to prison, leaving my little junior. You know what I mean? If I was to go to prison, y'all. So Josh, you better get ready, baby. You better get ready for the showdown, baby, because it's going to be two ways this thing is going to come out. Allegedly. Let's say Josh, AJ is going. Now this is what happened. Allegedly, I'm going to tell you what happened. Little sis, turn all the lights off at night. Josh went up to the third floor. AJ went up to the third floor, y'all. Everybody was sound asleep, y'all. Now, this is the tricky part that's going to come in, Barbara. Allegedly, AJ is going to say, okay, you know that masked man that I thought I saw? I was waking up out of my dream, and I looked down, I saw a masked man in some black. I think that was Josh. Allegedly, he is going to say that was Josh going out of the garage door, y'all. And then, allegedly, what's going to happen here? He is going to say Josh, allegedly, was the one who went up to Dad's room and got that weapon, came down real smooth and cool, did his business, baby, wiped it off or had on gloves and placed the weapon on the counter table, y'all. And then ease on out the house, y'all. And AJ was waking up, thought he heard a little noise, y'all. And he looked around, I saw a masked man. So what are you thinking? If he saw the masked man, he is going allegedly to say that Josh was sneaking out of the house, baby. Allegedly. I'm just pointing out it's going to be a mess, y'all, when this thing go down. Let's read a comment what Barbara says. Barbara said, I was just about to ask you what happened with AJ. Oh yeah, I saw on the news last night. I mean, his attorney, the prosecutor attorney, everybody is talking about, let's try to set up and get a trial date so that they can take this stuff back to court, to trial. I mean, they are ready to move on with their life. They are ready to come to the facts about what happened and get this over with and move on with their life. I don't blame them, y'all. I do not blame them, for feeling that way, y'all. I mean, the whole world is like waiting because a high profile case like this, Barbara. Wow. I mean, come on now. Y'all just can't push it under the rug. You know what I mean? And so AJ's parents, his father and his mother, if you kind of new to it all, Barbara, in your YouTube search bar, just key in AJ Armstrong story and you will see the whole breakdown about everything what's been going on with this AJ Armstrong story, and you'll be able to catch up with everything. So right now I'm kind of like, okay, this is allegedly what could happen when this thing go back to trial now. Now the other thing allegedly that they're going to talk about, Barbara, I mean, for some strange reason they got this sting. It's a sting. I'm not gonna say it all right now because I don't want to, like sound so rude or hard about things. You know what I mean? So it's certain things I would say on YouTube to respect YouTube. I appreciate, having the opportunity, the platform to come on and just express my feeling in the world and talk about everything. So I try to at least show the respect, y'all. You know what I mean? That's what it's really all about, the love, dignity, and respect. So now, let's say AJ got a new baby, a new son, AJ Jr., y'all. Now, they talking about this thing, y'all, about what his father was involved with. Now this is gonna come up again. Whoever this person was to say AJ father was involved with this thing, y'all. Yeah, his parent. He tried to switch it and said his father was involved into a sting. I mean, all the other viewers know what's going on. Once you catch up, you will understand the whole story. And so they're going to try to put it on his father was in this sting. Where that come from. But see, the thing is, you can say he was involved in all this stuff, but if you got nothing to prove, if you got no evidence, phone conversations, you got no witness, you got no photos, you got no telephone conversations, you got nothing to prove that he was involved into this thing. So how are you going to be able to argue and say that with this thing that he was caught up in, this is what brought all of this stuff into this home to have their parents deceased? But how did whatever intruder got into the house, y'all, to create all these bad things and have AJ's parents deceased? God bless their soul, They was good Christian people, y'all. And I'm just here just telling the story and refreshing the world. I can kind of see what direction this thing is going to go once it goes back to trial. Josh, you better get ready. Even though they say you live, a mile or two away, you are going to be involved, Josh. They are going, allegedly, Josh, they're going to say Josh was the one that sneaked into the house. You know, he knew where the weapon was. He went upstairs. He got the weapon. You know what I'm saying? He waited till everybody was asleep, allegedly. And then he went into the room, did his business, and he framed AJ. Now, this is what AJ is going to say, allegedly. Y'all know what I mean? I already see what's going to happen here, y'all. It's going to be one big old mess, one big old soap opera, y'all. One brother trying to save the other brother. You know? I mean, you got to remember now, AJ got a new baby son 1 month. Even though he is in an ankle bracelet, don't you know you would do anything to not go to prison? Even though allegedly it's a possibility that you are guilty. You know what I mean? So you bring a son into the world, and what if they find you guilty? Now you go to prison and you just had a new baby. Y'all know what I mean? So I just kindly say, Josh, get ready for it. And I just feel like allegedly this sting thing that was going on. Once you kind of pick up on the story, Barbara, and you'll hear what they're talking about with this sting. I don't think it happened that way. You know why? Because it did not come up in court the first time. When this stuff was in trial, all of that allegedly talking about a sting is to pretty much save AJ. Y'all know what I mean? Save AJ. Anything. Now see, the thing here is that how could an intruder get into the house, you know, get the family weapon, go upstairs to the second floor, get his weapon in his room, and come down, do his business, then walk out the garage door or walk out the front door. You know what I mean? And then AJ or somebody put a note on the table and said, "We are watching you." And from my understanding, AJ waited at least, what, an hour? 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour before he contacted the police, y'all. He waited a while. And a lot of people is thinking, what was this, the downtime to kind of clean up the mess, to try to, you know, put it together in a way where it didn't look like he was the guilty one. But all of this happened right in that house, y'all. And there was no force of entry. Y'all know what I mean? No way, nothing showing that nobody got into the house. And so I'm like a step ahead because I already see what's going to allegedly happen when this case come back to trial. Josh, you get ready. They are getting ready for you, baby. You are going to be in there, baby. You're going to be in there. And this thing they talking about, his father was involved, that's going to be all over the TV, y'all. Whatever it takes to allegedly save AJ. Anyway, this is Curtiee-cool. I just thought I'd come on. They've been talking about this stuff, putting all this stuff back in court and trying to get a trial date. I just wanted to see what happened, y'all. Because, you know, it's not right. It's not right. Kind of stuff not right. And then for a person to just get away. I don't know if it was AJ or if it was Josh or if it was just an intruder. But the question is, how would an intruder get into the Armstrong's home and there was no force of entry unless somebody allegedly let them in the house, y'all? Y'all know what I mean? So I really appreciate you a lot, Barbara, and all the other good people out there who is tuning in to Curtiee-cool. I just keep on bringing it to you live. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Y'all be sure to subscribe and hit that bell, because once this trial come about, Curtiee-cool gonna be glued to the tube, baby. And I'm gonna be telling the story right along with the trial, baby. Y'all know what I mean? Because the world wanna know. We all wanna know what happened. You know what I mean, Barbara? So I appreciate you so much for coming on and tuning in. Wow, that's so nice to see your face in the place. And all the other good people out there who is tuning in to Curtiee-cool. Yeah. So this is just an interesting little case, trial, situation, what happened. And I just want to see the outcome of it because of the mystery and how it all unfolds. It's just something to think about. And I just want to know if what I was talking about, somewhere in there, if it happened that way, y'all. So AJ, nobody is accusing you. If you're innocent, you're innocent. If you're guilty, you're guilty. This is not being did to chastise you in any kind of way, but you got to remember your parents are gone behind this stuff, and somebody's got to find out what happened. You're not fighting to find out what happened, but Curtiee-cool, the online investigator, is donating his time to talk about this stuff. Y'all know what I mean? So anyway, I appreciate you guys once again. Peace and love. Hey, y'all stay blessed, stay safe. I mean, y'all really keep it safe, y'all, with all this stuff going on out here. I mean, here in H-Town right now, it's pretty cool outside. They said it's going to be a real nice chill outside. Might be a chance of some ice on the ground, y'all. Wow. I was watching the news last night, y'all. Some people was coming from Dallas. A big old car pile-up wreck that happened, you know, on 45, what was that, north, coming from Dallas. It must have been at least about 5 or 6 people that got killed in this wreck, and who they said over dozens of people got hurt pretty bad. You know what I mean? I don't know if ice came down all at once and you're not paying attention, and all of a sudden start slipping and sliding, everybody lose control, and bam. So a lot of people died in that situation, y'all. Y'all be careful out here on these roads out here, especially when they say it's cold, pretty cold. I'm talking about 20s and 30s. Ice is on the ground. Y'all just be careful. Y'all heard about this? Y'all heard about this singer out here? I mean, it's another. Let's see. Y'all probably heard this song. If you guys used to go out in the club or wherever, like to swing out, he had a real nice song, you know. And I mean, it was pretty popular. And I heard, like, right here at, what was that, Fondren, at a gas station. Now, he was a well-known artist. I'm talking about who had been out there in California, y'all. I mean, boy made it. He come back from California, y'all, here to his home, and he goes to this big-time gas station here, and walked in, walked out, and somebody did him in right there on the spot. I'll just pull it up on the 13 News. They talking about it. Just did the boy in on the spot now. He just come down from California, y'all. He had real popular songs, you know. Wow. You have to really be careful out here, because you just will never know if people are jealous of you, if people are hating on you. Just any little thing, y'all. What is this world coming to? You know what I mean? Now, they don't know if it was, maybe if he was a part of a gang, or if it was out of jealousy, if it was out of hate, or if it was out of whatever it was. It was really uncalled for. And a whole lot of young people, man, y'all, young people out here doing all this crazy stuff. I mean, they got to get a grip of this stuff, y'all. I mean, more and more young people is doing this stuff out here. When is the world going to get a grip of all this crazy stuff? Just one thing after the other, y'all. So anyway, Curtiee-cool. I'm not going to stay on too long. I just thought I'd come on for just a minute and talk about allegedly what's going to happen once this AJ Armstrong trial get kicked off. I can see it already, baby. Oh yeah, it's gonna be popping, baby. Everybody's gonna be glued to the tube, and they're gonna be trying to put this stuff allegedly on Josh. And this they claim that the pops was involved with some kind of sting. That's gonna be brought up a whole lot, y'all. But you got to prove it. If you don't have no evidence to prove it, and you got no pictures, and you got no video, and you got no phone recordings, how can you say your pop was involved with a sting? Another good point. Now, if you're gonna say an intruder broke into the house, but how did he get to the house? Because when investigators got to the house, there was no force of entry. There was no way anybody could have got in through the window when they had a top-notch security system, alarms. I mean, they had it all, y'all. So there was no force of entry, no kind of way. So how are they going to prove the case that somebody broke into the house when there was no force of entry? Another good point. It all is just going to sum up and come right back around. It's either allegedly it was an inside job, or somebody let somebody in the house long time ago before everybody got to the house, y'all, and waited until everybody went to bed. Y'all know what I mean? Because they said the Armstrongs had at least 7 bedrooms. Was somebody hiding out in the bedroom? Somebody let somebody in the house and they hid out in one of the bedrooms and nobody didn't know about it but one person, allegedly. Y'all know what I mean? So all this stuff is going to come up. And I'm telling you, the world is going to be glued, man, because AJ, you're going to have to really fight for your life and prove yourself. Especially you got a newborn baby, 1 month. I mean, I'm hoping and praying that you didn't do it, AJ. I mean, prove to the world that you didn't do it. If you can prove to the world that you didn't do it for you, and do it for your son, and do it for your girl, your family, everybody. I mean, I want to believe that you didn't do it. But we shall see in the end. All I want to say, whichever way it goes, I want to see that the family gets some kind of justice, and your folks who are resting in peace can say, free at last, baby, free at last. They found out who really did it to us. Free at last, baby, because that wasn't right. But anyway, peace and love, baby. I'm going to have to end this show. I just thought I'd come on for a minute. I got to get ready to get my little workout and keep my little immune system up. See, I do all the right stuff, y'all, to build up a real strong immune system. See, that is the key to it. Before you step out the house, have your immune system build up so strong, baby. Right along with your mask, you know what I mean? Your gloves, your little small disinfectant. If you're going to touch this, have some paper towels in your pocket. Pull one out, open the door, or this or that, or whatever. I mean, I'll be on top of it. And then deep down inside, all right, I know my immune system is nice and strong. And the good Lord got me, because the good Lord gives everybody a guardian angel who have a good heart, who mean well out here, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? So I just walk on faith and not by all that worrying and stress and all this stuff that's going on out here, what people are doing, y'all, to break other people down and destroy families. That is on them, because one day that judgment is going to come back on you one way or the other. You might run and hide, baby, but in due season it always come back in God's timing, baby. Don't you forget it. So I'm hoping and praying, you know what I mean, that AJ didn't do it. But if you did it, AJ, let your people rest in peace. That finally it's over with. It's over with. You know what I mean? Alright. Let's see. Let's read a few more comments. Barbara said, okay, I'll look into this case. Did their parents have a lot of money? Oh yeah. I mean, their father was a big time football player and had gyms and all kind of stuff. And I mean, they were living in a big mansion house. I mean, they had it going on. His wife, she had it going on. But to make a long story short, I mean, they wanted the best for their son AJ, which I don't blame. They tried to instill all of the best things. You know how you do it when you have kids, and you try to lead them and guide them and direct them to be the best and have everything. But it kind of something went wrong along the way. And it's a lot of things that happen along the way. So once you kind of tune in to the whole story and just pull up the AJ Armstrong story and take it from the beginning, and you will see all this stuff that they're talking about on the news and what happened and this and that during the case, during the court, during the trials, and you would see exactly what's going on. Was it drug related? Now that is a good question. I think during the time when AJ was in the house, I think they said they was drinking and, you know, getting high and doing different things like that. But it's a whole lot of stuff that happened along the way. You know what I mean? So once you kind of catch up, you're going to see exactly what Curtiee-cool was talking about. I mean, that stuff is deep, y'all. But you just want to know. So Barbara says, I am drinking orange juice now. Facts. Yeah. Now that is a good way to look at it. You know, with your orange juice and all these good juices and pomegranate juices and all this good stuff, and you probably would about 40, 50, take your 50 plus vitamins and do these green tea juices, you know, like with all this ginger root and all this stuff and all this mixed in, you know, with the juice, and I do it every morning. I mean, you got your immune system so strong. I mean, even if you did walk out, you wouldn't have nothing to worry about because your immune system is built up so strong, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? So you take care of your inner being first, then you wear your mask and your gloves and watch where you go, watch what you do, disinfect different little things, and you'll be just fine. See what I mean? It takes a wise man and a wise woman to be on top of everything at all times, because this stuff might be going on for another 2 or 3 more years. You just never know. So now it's a time, if you never have been the type who don't take care of yourself, well, now is the perfect time to think about taking care of yourself, exercising, building up your immune system. You know what I mean? You know, building your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, your spirit, building everything up just right. And then just trust in the good Lord and let the good Lord lead you and guide you, baby. That's what it's all about. and just be carefree and just live life to the fullest and don't even worry about all this other stuff out here. As long as you know you done no wrong, you didn't mistreat nobody, you know what I mean? You got a good conscious heart and you could be happy. You could lay down at night and sleep like a queen and a king. Y'all know what I mean? So I try to project a good, clean lifestyle with peace and love, dignity and respect. You know, you get back what you dish out. If people out here dishing out all of this crazy stuff, well, this is what they are going to get back in a sense. You get back the way you dished it out. That's just the bottom line, baby. Anyway, this is Curtiee-cool, the online investigator. Hey, we got another bill here. Linda, how you doing, Miss Linda? Linda said, hi, everybody, just passing by. Thank you, Miss Linda. Welcome to Curtiee-cool, bringing it to you live. If it's your first time, be sure, Miss Linda, to subscribe and hit that bell, because this thing is getting ready to go down. When this AJ trial hit, baby, it's going down once again, up in here, up in here. Y'all know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy the show, because Curtiee-cool, y'all got to excuse me, but Curtiee-cool, this is just the way I am, y'all. This the way Curtiee-cool is every day in his life. I can't help it when I think I've been so cool and smooth for so long until, what's that boy name? LL Cool, you know, try to copy Cool Curtiee. You know, I mean, I heard I got folks out there in New York, the Big Apple, you know, New Jersey. You never know, you know. My pops was a Rolling Stone, you know, out there in that New York and New Jersey, and I mean, he was a Rolling Stone, y'all. So y'all know how that is. I mean, I know some people, y'all, who thought that they had this father over here who's supposed to be their father. They thought all these years that this person was their father, y'all. And then they do this is Ancestry.com, y'all. Ancestry. Because she had this thing where I sort of looked like, you know, my sisters or whoever, or my brothers over here. But I sort of got a slight difference. But yet and still, everybody is telling her that this is your father. So she did the Ancestry, y'all, Barbara, Linda. And wow, you know, it popped up, y'all. And she can't believe it. She got all together between 30 sisters and brothers and nephews and cousins. And I mean, it just knocked her out of her socks. I had no idea I had all these brothers and sisters and cousins. And y'all know what I mean? You guys will never know who you are until you do the Ancestry and just kind of look that stuff up. If you guys are lost, you don't know who you are here, take it to the next level and go ahead on and do the Ancestry.com and find out who you are before you leave this world. Do it for yourself, baby. This is what it's all about, knowing who you are, where you come from. And another thing before I go, we all got roots from Africa. I mean, this particular person that I'm talking about, I mean, she was like blown away. I mean, I got all this white in my family. I mean, she was like, I did not have that idea. And all her white relatives was calling her, hey, that's my sister, that's my this, that's my that. She had no idea, y'all. Y'all know, so what gets me with this world is the way it is. I don't think it should be discriminated against, talking about, well, you certain race, you black, that person's white, that person's Hispanic, Indian, whatever. I think we all are mixed in as all. We just got some melanin and some nice smooth little color to us, baby, but we all are the same. And the reason why I say we all are the same, because through it all, we all got the same color blood, baby. So that tells me we all are one. Like Frankie Beverly used to say, we are one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all be sure to subscribe to Curtiee-cool and hit that little bell. I mean, this is just Curtiee-cool, like I said, my way, that's where I am, you know. And then I like to just have fun and just make people laugh, you know, joke around and be happy, carefree, y'all know what I mean, and be the best you can be. I'm going to end this little show, y'all. I appreciate all my good people tuning in. Appreciate you, YouTube, for allowing Curtiee-cool to come on the air, share his little story. And the online investigator is back at it again. Peace and love to all the good people out there. Y'all be good now. Curtiee-cool now. Y'all be good now. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.